Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 2. You made it through week 1. And this week we have 6 things that we'd like you to do in the week 2 folder, and I'm going to go over each of those briefly. So for number 1, Erin has put together a video highlighting some of the resources available to you at Western via the Learning Commons and the computer labs. So watch that. The Learning Commons is a place where you can get assistance on writing, speech, math, computers, and the staff there are excellent. So be sure to watch that and find out if you don't know about the Learning Commons and their staff. For number 2, we're asking you to fill out a survey that is only viewable to Erin and to me, and it just asks you for contact information, when is the best time to contact you, and if there are areas where you're feeling like you need some assistance. And what we do with those results is we try to connect you to the resources that we have available at Western that can help you. So if you're feeling like you're floundering in any of the areas that we ask you about, please let us know and we'll try to connect you with the right people. For number 3, we're asking you to read and watch some materials on comparison contrast. So your first project or essay that's due is writing a comparison contrast essay. And for this, we're asking you to compare your life right now in 2021 to what your life was like in 2020. We know that a lot has changed in our world over the last year, and it's been a lot to deal with and a lot to cope, and that can mean changes in social life, academic life, career life, or just how we're dealing with things emotionally and mentally. So feel free to write on any of those areas and think about how your life has changed, maybe lessons you've learned, and try to highlight what some of those similarities and differences are. For number 4, we're asking you to think back to last week. We asked you to start taking a look at your calendar and using the Blackboard calendar feature that shows you when things are due. And for this one, we're asking you to do a snapshot of your calendar and upload it to the discussion board so that we can all start to see maybe where our lives overlap. Maybe we have similar deadlines and due dates. And obviously, if there are personal things you don't want us to see, don't take pictures of those. But we want you to start getting a snapshot for yourself of all that you have going on in your life. One of the things that is most difficult about college and adult life is managing all your priorities, finding time to do things and prioritizing them. So this should hopefully help you start to see what's due and when and how much time you might need to devote to those tasks. For number 5, we are covering some information on the different parts of your essay: intro, body, paragraphs, and conclusion. I usually advise students to start with the body paragraphs. If you start with an intro and you don't know what you want to write about yet, you can get pretty bogged up. So try to start with your body paragraphs, highlighting the differences and similarities, and then go back to writing your intro and conclusion later, because I think that will help you get some words on paper quicker. And then finally, number 6 details the different outline patterns or structures that you can have for this essay: block method and point by point, also known as alternating. Erin is going to do a video on this with a little bit more detail, but as the author, you get to decide what you're going to write about and how you're going to put that together. And these are the 2 common methods of structure for a comparison contrast essay. And then optional textbook readings are at the bottom, a little bit more detail on those comparison contrast essays. So please take a look at what's due for Sunday of next week. And as always, if you have questions, let me know, let Erin know. We're available via email, via text, or via phone. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, everybody.